The New York Giants are victorious, a 24-20 victory. And wow, Kayvon Thibodeau finally gets his first sack. I believe it is going to be called a sack because when he hits the ball and forces a fumble, it does count as a sack. So I'm saying it's the first sack for Kayvon Thibodeau. Josh, Alex here for the quick recap video. And we're going to put this out as fast as we can and then get to our actual recap for the podcast. And it'll be here on the Giant Take YouTube channel as well. But yeah, that was my big point that I wanted to just mention. Kayvon Thibodeau, finally, he's been making an impact, but everyone's been waiting for that number, that first sack. And it comes at there's no better time for that to happen than now. So that sack leads to the Giants becoming 5-1. And that is the other storyline here, I think, to end this game, that looking back over the summer and training camp, even in preseason, the story going into this video is that the Giants are 5-1, and no one, and I say no one, was expecting this at all. Not even us. I know maybe we're so optimistic you thought it was gonna come that we were gonna say the Giants are 5-1 after the first 6 games. Absolutely not. Alex, I hope you're as hyped as I am after this win.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. You look at the roster, right? You look at this Giants roster, and at wide receiver, you're looking at guys like Marcus Johnson, who's been called up from the practice squad a couple times now. Darius Slayton, who I know many have, kind of put behind them in terms of being a potential future, solid receiver for the Giants. A lot of people have given up on him. David Sills, the guy's been on the practice squad for years, trying to make his way up. Richie James, a guy who was never really regarded as a receiver, more a kick returner, special teams guy. All these guys, all these receivers, Daniel Bellinger, a 4th-round pick. This receiving room, these playmakers, aside from Saquon Barkley, who are really stepping up, and we're kind of under the radar this whole time. I think they really define this whole team collectively. Is that there's just this belief that the Giants can win any game. And it's shown that whenever they put their mind to it, when they play hard, when they play tough, the coaching's been good. The decisions have gone our way in terms of, calls with the referee. Obviously, there was a slight hiccup on that Mark Andrews touchdown for us today. But, with, the coaching decisions, timeout usage, play calling, everything has been done properly. Mistakes by the other team taken advantage of, things that we haven't seen in the past few years by the Giants. And that's really the main takeaway by this. And that's why the Giants are 5-1.
Alex, I don't even know if you can say the coaching's been good. I think you're underestimating the coaching. The coaching's been great. For this team with this roster on paper to be 5-1, with Daniel Jones at quarterback,
It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
It's unbelievable. And I think you have to credit Wink Martindale. And you saw the respect and the hype that Giants players had surrounding him after that play, after that sack and that Leonard Williams recovery. I'm trying to think of the guy's name off the top of my head. Oh my gosh.
I mean, also don't forget about the Julian Love interception that set up the game-winning touchdown. I mean, Thibodeau's going to get the news, but Julian Love with a huge play there as well. So this defense really stepped up in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think who's number 55 on the team on the Giants right now.
Jahad Ward.
Ward, immediately Jahad Ward. You have the clip on the sideline, runs right up to Martindale, absolutely embraces him, hugs him. And I think that just shows how cool of a guy Wink Martindale is in this defensive room. I think they're so comfortable with him. I think Jahad Ward was also the same guy when the Giants won in London. He had the Instagram Live and was dancing with Wink. I want to say that was also Ward. So, yeah, I like to give credit to Brian Daboll. I'd like to give credit to Mike Kafka, who really showed his offensive playbook today. And some of them worked, some of them didn't. But overall, the Giants were able to work on the Baltimore Ravens defense. And yeah, Brian Daboll, Wink Martindale, Mike Kafka. This shows what coaching can do. Giants with 3-5 different coaches since 2018. They're here now, and they're at 5-1. And that's going to do it for our quick recap video. We'll send this out, and we'll have a longer and our more detailed episode later tonight or tomorrow, whenever. We'll see ya. Peace.